Bitcoin hoodie guy coming back with another KASPA video. Here we are. Before we get into it, could you Mike Tyson the like and subscribe button? All right, so we're just dipped under 16 cents, but for the most part, basically about sideways since yesterday. We did dip down just a little, just under 15 cents back up. The overall market is 1.6 cents. We're still holding on to that number 22 spot. I do think I did see that it looks like the KRC 20s could be the end of August or sometime in September. So we have a little while. I guess we're already a week through August. So sometime possibly later this month or um, maybe September is what I saw on that. We're still holding that 22 spot. If we're still kind of in this range and the KRC 20s come out, I could see us launching it up to 17. Um, maybe even 16 if something crazy happened. Chain links dipped down a little bit. It's not that much further ahead of Leo. Yeah, so you've probably seen the Kraken potential listing. Not there yet. Before you get into that, hash rate still pretty much cemented over 700 petahashes. Getting up to 740 petahashes. That's what you want. Network's getting stronger. The number 7 wallet looks like it took a day off. 185 million, so didn't buy any in the last 24 hours. This is out of the top 26. These are the 10 that had active movement. Wallet number 13 added 835,000. That's a decent chunk there. Wallet 5 added almost 8 million. So wallet 5, let's check out wallet 5, 230 million almost. And it looks like it's basically been buying, let's see, it doesn't look like it's had, there's been some outflows, 1,300 KASPA, 1 KASPA, 10 KASPA, more like testing. No real heavy amount going out. Two KASPA. That first KASPA was on March. So this is another wallet. This number 5 wallet, Humpback. It had in March and April had a couple of test transactions. Besides that, 11 million, 1.6 million, 950,000, 3.7 million. So they have 229 million. Could be another possible exchange. So yeah, you've probably seen the Kraken news. So here is what it actually looks like on their website. The listing roadmap, you can go to, and I put the link in the description, kraken.com/listings. We'll update the roadmap. You got to scroll down a little bit too. On their listings page, just scroll down. So here we are, listings roadmap. We'll update the roadmap once listing committee decides to list an asset. An asset's inclusion on this list does not guarantee of a listing. Funding and account and trading support are not, basically until it's actually on Kraken Pro X account. It's not official. So these are ones, they got some meme coins like Turbo and Mog. Lots of meme coins here, meme, some Solana ones, Myro, and then down here, other blockchain assets, Toncoin, KASPA. So you go and look at the exchanges. You go to the exchanges right here. Kraken right here, they have it listed as the 6th exchange. It's they have different ways they rank it, but according to Coin Market Cap, they have it listed as the 6th exchange. So that would be huge for KASPA, one of the first dominoes to fall if when that does get listed. It's no surprise. And like Binance, we'll take a look right here with Binance, the pool mining, KASPA with Binance. It's increased a little bit up to about almost 5 petahashes. So you can see that I wouldn't be surprised if that gets into the top 10, top 5 pools. It's just a matter of time before they list it. Hey, Leroy, thanks for tuning in. Can I have your KASPA Bitcoin hoodie, guys? Sorry, David. I'm going to have to go ahead and keep mine, but I'll give some away next year when it's up in the couple bucks or $5. 1x by October. Have a good day. Thanks, Davey. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good day. And what's your price prediction for KASPA? Well, I could see that it's potentially things go right and the market goes up and it gets KRC 20s come out and are successful, maybe $1 this year and thought maybe 2 to 3, maybe 4 to 5 the next year. If go to the Google Sheets I have. So for this year, maybe $1 is maybe, you know, right now, it's the dollar seems like a long ways away, but the overall market is maybe September, October starts rocketing it up. Maybe after election, it keeps going up, and it doesn't probably matter who wins. There's been no one's really been super favorable so far, and it typically starts going up around the election time and after election time the next year. So this is a thing where, you know, this 0.5%, 1% market dominance seems realistic. I could see someone make an argument for like 3% market dominance, which, depending on the overall market cap, could see it from $2 to $3 to up to $7 or $8. But it's really tough to know how that's going to shake out. Just because that's what it should be doesn't mean that's what it will be. But when you see you have centralized projects like Binance, BNB, it's connected to the largest exchange, but it's like super centralized, I mean, um, super centralized project. They can turn it off if they want. And so, KASPA should be much higher. So whether it gets into I mean, it seems like right now at 22, it's really not that far. So if it got into like the number 16 range, that's 0.3% of market dominance. That's putting it below this. But you know, if it get under the top 10, and that is looking at a 0.5%, basically 0.5% of market dominance if you take out the stable coins. So if it got up to 0.5% of market dominance and the market cap got to 9.8 trillion and Bitcoin is only 40% market dominance instead of 55 like now, then that would put it at $1.92. So that doesn't seem like the craziest thing ever. And I could see it exceeding that. So it's really tough to know. That's why if you're taking profit next year, you just got a dollar cost average out, making the best decision possible at the time. And so, do you think Casper will still do well with no tier ones and no 10 blocks per second? 10 blocks per second seems to be taking ages. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon. I think there's a lot of technical stuff. So maybe at some point next year, I think it can do good without 10 blocks per second. 10 blocks per second is icing. Look at Solana. It was $23 a year ago and way lower market cap. We're in the best part of the bull run. Yep, we're just getting in to the best section of the bull run where and we still might have the rest of the summer and maybe even September before things really take off. But we haven't hit that best parabolic, but you can see how far Toncoin has got. So when you look at Toncoin, it's number 8. And so basically, if you take out USDC and Tether, what's it, number 6? Uh, so you can see that Toncoin, oh, I guess they have Binance now. So that's new. Okay. Well, that's a new thing. The last times I've checked, which was fairly recently, it wasn't Toncoin wasn't listed on Binance, and I wonder what kind of pop that did, because it seems recent. Last time I checked, I didn't see a Binance or Coinbase listing, so it looks like Binance is more recent, and you can actually see that it's doing more volume over on OKX and Bybit. Not that much on Binance, just $28 million, 24 here and 4 million. So this feels like this must have just happened in the last week or so. So yeah, that's new. But before that, Toncoin didn't have Binance, and it got up there where it was at without Binance. So, but there's tier ones coming. I mean, it's listed right here. Doesn't mean that it's guaranteed, but once they list it on here, they're probably going to put it. So I'm pretty sure Kraken is going to be listing it. Binance has got the futures and they have the mining pool. So at some point, they're going to be listing it. I don't know when, but they're going to be listing it. You got the number 5 wallet. that basically outside of a couple test transactions has been loading up since May, up to 229 million. And then you have the number 7 wallet who's been loading up. So you have number 5 wallet that hasn't been linked to anything. They just loaded up with another 8 million. And you have the 7th wallet. Could be Binance, Kraken, I don't know. But in my opinion, the Binance will happen this cycle. How long do you think the bear market will last for KASPA? Really tough to know. Plus, money printer will go a lot more into crypto. Yep. At some point, the Fed's gonna have to lower interest rates. CE, thanks for chiming in. Um, I don't know how long the bear market, and some people think that maybe it's super cycle. So it's really tough to know the future, but most likely you would be looking at, you know, you would maybe be looking at a year of the price going down, and then it maybe bottoms out a year later, potentially if it acted like another market. Typically Bitcoin gets to where about 45 or 50% of the holders are in a loss, and that's usually close to the bottom of the bear market. Uh, I think it's was it is it no, it's not Coin Stats. I can't remember the website right now. I'll have to relook up the website, but there's a website um, that shows you how many Bitcoin holders, what percentage are like now. It's probably like 80% because it's maybe even 75%. But eventually, it really hangs around 99%, 95% in the bull market for about a year or more, and then it goes down, and then somewhere when Bitcoin's got about 45, 50% of the holders at a loss, is somewhere near the bottom. But yeah, it's hard to imagine that after Kraken lists them, Binance, I mean, it, it's decentralized. Yeah, they got to buy it, but these guys, all they care about is making money. And you can see that 123 million trading volume, they just want a piece of that pie. And didn't they get up to like $300 million a couple days ago? That's all they want is a piece of the pie. So, and that trading volume will go up a lot once it's on Binance and Coinbase and Kraken. So you can see that, there's a lot of good catalysts coming right now. So just got to be patient and just let this market unfold, and there might even be a little bit more blood before it might get worse a little bit before it gets better. But here pretty soon it's going to get ripping and roaring, and everyone's going to look back at these prices at buying Bitcoin under 60,000 or KASPA under 20 cents as gifts that are no longer available. So I think it's exciting times. Get your plan together for trying to figure out where you could potentially think Caspa could land next year. Market dominance, overall market cap of crypto. It's not an exact science. You're guessing a little bit, but it'll help you next year. And you can see that everything's going the right direction. I'm not sure 10 blocks per second. I got a feeling that it could potentially happen next year. I know for Yonatan, that's like mission number one is raising the transaction or the blocks per second. Get some listings once once some dominoes start to fall. Maybe some of these big dogs don't want to be the first one to list Caspa, but no one wants to be the last one to list Caspa. So KRC 20s maybe at the end of this month, maybe early September. That could be a huge catalyst. I think it's going to be done right this time. And so you just got to be patient, load up if you got some dry powder, hold your bag, and just be patient and let the bull market unfold, and keep a level head. So thanks for watching. Have a good day.